Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle Sports and Gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
Diggity dank.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week of the Nightwing News, episode 169. So you know what's coming, kids. I am.
Hey guys. Shout out to the cutest YouTube channel, and what a great endorsement. Thank you.
That's right. I am Phil, episode 169, so yes, Lilith Hellfire's here. If you've listened to 5 minutes of Capes and Lunatics, you know Lilith Hellfire was going to show for episode 169. And, of course, your regular host, Kristen, is here, but...
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Little under the weather, so yes, you're not allowed to talk. So, like I told you, save it for the... save your voice for your day job. Educating the youth of America. Because you are a real professor, unlike certain other people on our team.
It's not a dishonorific.
I profess. All right. So yes, kids, as we mentioned last time, we're covering Nightwing 112 through 117. The end of Devin Grayson's run. And the whole Renegade arc. Deathstroke. So, yes, fun times. Lilith Hellfire, you've been reading you're caught up on Nightwing, aren't you?
Of course.
What do you think?
It finally picked back up. It'd been slow for a while. I guess we were spinning our wheels because of all those dang crossovers and events. But now we're kind of like in a good space, I think.
Yes, I think so. Oh, that's right.
We could use more butt shots. That's all I'm going to say, and leave it at that.
Oh, my. All right. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow, I almost forgot. Tomorrow, Titan Season 4 premieres. And once again, I don't know who the villain is. The title of the episode is Lex Luthor, but I don't know who the villain is. We did Gotham last season. Now we're gonna bring in Superman's arch enemy.
Who's playing Lex Luthor in the Titan universe again?
I don't. Let me see if I can bring that up on this app. Or I thought you were all over that.
I've been kind of out on Titans. Yeah, it's the whole thing.
I mean, I kind of get that just because it's like, I think we even said it, Kristen, where it's like, most of the time Dick is good, and then somehow at the end of like every season they make him make some boneheaded decision, and yeah.
Did I read Titus Welliver? I feel like I read Titus Welliver at one point.
It might be.
I heard, well, isn't Sebastian Blood supposed to show up in this season too?
Yeah, Brother Blood, is supposed to be here, so. Yeah.
Mother Mayhem, stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, Titus Welliver is Lex Luthor, so.
Yeah, so, I mean, it should be good, but I like to watch it in spurts, you know? Mm-hmm. Preferably the whole season, if I can wait that long.
Oh, is he going to wear that beard as Lex Luthor?
Plot twist, it's Lionel Luthor.
See, I do have hair. Rubs his chin. Yeah, so Titan starts tomorrow. What is it? 2 weeks. Nightwing 98 comes out with Night Might. Yes.
Yikes.
Yeah. So close to 100, and we get a bonus this month because yes, I think it's what is it, Kristen? The 29th. The Nightwing Annual comes out. So, and I was looking at this
featuring Bitewing's origin.
Yes, and I believe they said, I don't know if they're finally going to reveal the whole story about Heartless. So.
I love that Dick and Babs cover. It's great. For 100.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Is that your favorite?
The one with the keyboard?
I think it's just those two. It's kind of like a bluish purple cover. There's so many variants, but yeah. Deserved. Let's make no mistake about it.
Well, yeah, the Dick and Babs cover better be good because, you know, if you want a good cover of those two with the proposal issue, you know. It's coming.
Poor
Phil,
Phil.
you're gonna psych it up too much, and then you'll disappoint yourself.
Always. I thought Batman was good. I was.
Hey, where's that drop? I was going to say, where's the drop, Phil?
Oh, it's been a while, but yes, I was the idiot that thought Batman was getting married. Batman's getting married.
Sucker.
That was so sweet of you, Phil, that you believed in the power of love
Right.
over the power of DC making money.
That's true.
He was like, it's time, man. It's time. And they were like, haha, no.
And once again, I had this.
Give us your lunch money, nerds.
Once again, I had
They shook us upside down on that one. The wedding album, everything.
all those specials.
I mean,
yeah.
we had an atomic wedgie at that point. It was just, yeah. And fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice. It can't happen again.
Fool me every year for 30 years. Shame on me. So which point I had to declare.
Lilith Hellfire was right.
It hurt us. It hurt his petty little soul, but it's okay.
That's salty. All right. So, should we swing into these issues since we have 6 tonight? All right. So
Do the 6 or do the 9.
that's true. That's true. I did hear that somewhere before.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
All right. All right, so yes, Nightwing 112 from November 2005. Like I said, yeah, it's the end of the Devin Grayson run. One of our personal favorites, Phil Hester, penciled this.
Yes.
I don't know. Look, you see those on colors, Gregory Wright. I believe that's Chicheste's friend. All of it, his name will just pop up out of nowhere. So yeah,
Friend of the show.
friend of the show. Yes. Oh, 112 Lilith title, The Devil You Know.
Like I said, yeah. I was like, oh, are we doing it?
I know. So he makes he's wearing a
Do a
red
little
suit.
Daredevil podcast here.
So yes, first thing we see is Dick back flipping away from Deathstroke.
As you should.
Mm-hmm. And I love it. This whole scene is just look, see, she's wearing her Deathstroke. And you got your Nightwing. Yes, sure, yes. Oh wait, what's? Sorry, I see something in the private chat here.
Maybe Lex is the billionaire sponsor of the Titan episode. It's gonna be like that play out of freaking Hawkeye. It's just propaganda.
This episode brought to you by Luther Corps. We need good PR since we're destroying the environment.
I mean, a little too close to home, but it's fine.
What do you say in Lexbot Twitter?
In that universe, probably.
Pay me $20 for to be certified. Oh, it's like $20 a month. If it was just $20 flat, I'd be like, yeah, I'll pay it to put that blue check mark next to us.
Yeah, we'll talk about that on Capes. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure Charlie is.
Or Salty and Petty somewhere.
Yeah, let that simmer for a while. But no, this first scene where Deathstroke is just like, oh, you're with the Mafia now, and he's like, oh, it's so cute. He's like, oh, does puts the ears up. He's like, does Daddy know what you're doing?
So sassy.
I know.
I miss this Deathstroke. So if you enjoy this Deathstroke, I feel like they expanded on this Deathstroke and Deathstroke Incorporated. I feel like it has the essence of this Deathstroke.
Well, I think it's just like I was thinking about this before. It's like it seems like they tailor him to whatever they need because like some of the '90s stuff we've been covering, he got his own series in the '90s, so they kind of made him an anti-hero, even though he was still killing people for money. But an anti-hero, and then
sounds familiar. Marvel.
Oh yeah, Deadpool #1 came out today. But yeah, and then again, sometimes he gets all angsty and emo, and just like it's just like. Okay.
Well, he's got 1 million kids, and they all hate him, and rightly so. Rightly so.
Oh well, yeah.
F in the chat for Ravager, like, gee, she's been through the ringer.
They all have.
And it's like, yeah, honestly, why aren't her and Huntress friends? Like,
let me put you in the costume and name you after your dead brother.
Yikes.
And then what was that, like 2 weeks ago, Kristen? Yes, we went over poor Joey's fate.
Worst of all, Joey. He's the only one you can really feel sympathy for, I think, but...
Yeah, because he's like, I wanted nothing to do with that. But then Dick just, like, vents the Deathstroke. The whole Blockbuster thing.
Oh, that name sends shivers down my spine.
Why? They just killed him again.
I know. I was like, it's like Blockbuster, Ghostmaker. Just,
What are you saying, Lilith? Blockbuster?
Ghostmaker X or whatever.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Peacemaker X.
I thought you were saying you're haunted by Blockbuster, a name from our past.
I really want to go to the last Blockbuster on Earth, though. I really do. In Oregon.
Oh, is it Oregon? I was on Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen says, yes, that cracked me up when Dick said, I'm not undercover with the bad guys. I am the bad guys. So dramatic, classic Bat.
Yeah,
yes.
just like his daddy.
Say hello to the bad guy. Might as
I
well.
was like, you couldn't be a bad guy if your life depended on it, sweetie. Stop it.
I know, as we see these issues, yeah.
That would be an interesting take. I think we almost got there with the whole Agent of Spiral thing, like the fake out of it all. But like, let's just be honest, he's better than Batman for a reason.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
If Batman went evil, it'd be like, well, yeah, I mean, he does beat up mentally ill people every Wednesday, so you know.
Well, it's Tuesdays now. Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, Dick is the Vampire King. Yeah, I think is the closest we get to evil Dick.
Yeah, they definitely wanted to experiment with that for sure. So
yes,
and people liked it for the most part, but now they're just off the deep end in that book, so they kind of wasted the goodwill on that one.
Well, TC does know what to do. You kill Batman, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, Spiral was also pretending, but like not even really. It's just like it's kind of like. It depends on how you feel on your take on like Amanda Waller, things like that. Kind of necessary.
And Dick still
neutral
wasn't
evil, lawful evil kind of thing to me, anyway.
I mean, Dick still wasn't killing people and stuff.
Yeah. Only thing they love killing in Nightwing books is his memory. Am I right, folks?
Yeah. He's either.
I was like, wait a minute, is he an Osborn at this point? I feel like once you have amnesia more than 3 times, you might be a secret Osborn.
Well, we said we need an issue with therapy because I mean he's been raped at least twice. He's been shot in the head at least twice.
I mean, but again, he's got the worst quality of his dad. He just won't talk it out. Not even the Babs. So hopefully that toxic trait doesn't catch up to him.
I think he only had amnesia that once. Kristen said maybe.
I feel like it was twice.
I was going to say I'm sure there's a Silver Age story somewhere where he had amnesia. Yeah. Again, getting shot in the head and all this stuff. That's only since he's been Nightwing. You know how much trauma he went through in the Silver Age. Come on.
Just as being a Robin in general, the baggage that comes with. Yes. And then none of the other Robins like they respect him, but they like, oh, you're the golden child. You know how the eldest gets the bad rap and the whole thing. So
yes,
poor boy, he does need a therapist.
Wow, Kristen. Aside from that goofy make believe story where Batman wipes his memory because he won't help him murder Superman.
Now that's the Batman movie I want to see. I'm just saying.
Smack.
That's the Henry Cavill Superman movie I want to see.
That's the infamous slap. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why he's slapping him in the meme, because he's like, I won't help you murder Superman. He's like, slap, and you're no good to me. Then he wipes his memory and sends him back to the orphanage.
Boy, what did the 5 fingers say to the hand? Face.
Your parents are dead again.
Doesn't even know that's popular these days. It's the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman. Seriously, you know what? If they had not done that in '92, they did that today, Lilith. They would have been like, oh, it's a brainwashed Batman. He does.
Dick went to some therapy in the Titans.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Titans, but then once he got back to Gotham, then he had to be like.
The rest of the family. He has to blend in with the Bat family. We don't deal with our issues. We just beat up insane people.
And most of that therapy was just, oh, Batman fired me. Why don't we connect us? So much.
It's just him, Wally, and Roy sitting around vetching. I don't count. It doesn't count.
And then Death. After they fight in this hotel room, then Deathstroke's like, here, you're going to train my daughter.
Hey, keep it in your pants.
Whoa. Yeah, he's telling that to her. He's telling that to Rose.
Yeah, exactly.
But I love the Dick's like, I guess you got a 33% chance of keeping her alive. Ooh, 1 out of 3.
Burn.
I know. Burn. That's like that Moon Knight and Punisher panel. It's like, how's your fake god, Moon Knight? How's your dead family, Frank?
I think that's the original Salty and Petty show. I'm not sure.
I think so. Oh, that reminds me, for the next Daredevil episode, we got to add Punisher number 7 because Daredevil shows him.
Yes.
Oh, did you read it?
Unfortunately. I've been a victim of the Punisher shenanigans.
Well, they got you. They added Daredevil. Gotcha. Oh yeah. He's like, teach my daughter everything. The skills, the secrets, the backup plans for the backup plans. Then we'll talk.
God mode.
Show me your even.
You can't teach God mode. You're just born with it.
Really?
Or the writers just bestow it on you because, you're a human fighting gods, whatever.
You have to live with a crazed billionaire.
And Alfred.
Yeah, and Alfred.
It's all Alfred's fault. That's all I'm saying.
And then the next thing you know, they're on a rooftop and he's wearing that red suit. We never see where that red suit comes from. Nothing. Just
for good reason.
Deathstroke had it in the closet. He's been waiting for this day.
I don't know. I thought maybe that was something Dick came up with, but it's just like maybe for the sake of time and a while back when we talked to Devin, I think she said like that was a mandate. Like they wanted him out of costume because
obviously.
Well, they were leading up to Infinite Crisis, and supposedly they were going to kill Dick. Yeah, the Dido.
They knew better.
Oh no!
Well, yeah.
The Dido wanted to do it. I think the story was like how whoever. There's I think a couple writers were like, you can't kill Dick Grayson. They will kill, the fans will literally kill you.
Who do you think he is, Jason Todd? Like, come on, bro.
I know.
Like, are you confused, old man? Somebody get this man his Geritol. He's losing it.
I mean, I did not want that, but I mean,
it's one of the few times that they did stand up to him.
Yeah.
Like, if they could have only done that for 5G, they could have saved us so much misery.
I mean, I did. Again, I'm like, that makes no sense, and I didn't want this either, but I'm like, I could have seen them like kill Tim off, because isn't that around the time when they were bringing like Damien in for the first time? I could have saw them plan that out.
I think this is right before.
Oh yeah, but by the time we get to the death, because I don't know. Grant Morrison's probably like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Don't you tie my name to that.
He's like, I'll be out of the office on an ayahuasca trip.
I was gonna say, I may be high, but I'm not that high.
Smoked a doobie.
If only people had a backbone like that now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So this mission. You need a new name. How about Deathwing? No, taken. Very taken. So they're freeing Sophia from this group home. It's the least they can do.
Oh, F in the chat for poor Sophia Tevis. What a tortured soul.
Yeah, exactly. After these issues, I don't think we see her again.
And we never saw her again. Big surprise.
And you see who he
A female love interest? No.
Nah, she's like 15 now. It's little sister syndrome. Although you do see who he identifies her with, because you see where he tries to drop her off, who he tries to drop her off with, right?
Yeah. It's like, ooh.
But yeah, it's like you could tell Dick's a bad guy.
Emotional damage. I
know. But you could tell Dick's not a bad guy because he's telling Ravager just like, no killing any guards, he wanted to just sneak in and out, but.
I mean, honestly, why make your announcement? Just like
that's what I said,
stealth mode, activate. Like it's not even being a good guy. It's being smart.
And again,
killing people and alerting people to what you're doing. That's just more opposition to what you're doing.
And again, it's like you're Deathstroke's daughter. I know you know how to fight. Show me your stealth skills. Your father's a tank because he can be a tank. He has a healing factor. Probably pretty much chop his head off.
I like to forget about sometimes.
No. It's the classic. Oh, there's every other arc. Oh, there's something wrong with my healing factor. Because the writer doesn't have to deal with it. Like a super fast metabolite.
It's like, babes, that's his whole thing. Literally, Deadpool makes it work. What's your problem?
Deadpool gets his head chopped off.
Deadpool gets it. I mean, like, yeah, he grows his body parts back from a pinky. Like, come on.
I know.
But we're so serious. You know, that's the problem with Deathstroke.
Once again, I love those people who only watch like the movies and stuff. Like when people start talking about Deathstroke, I don't know if it's at the end of the Justice League or whatever. They're like, "Oh, he's just a Deadpool ripoff." It's like,
ooh,
no,
that's a
other
hot
way
take.
around.
Despite you thinking it's not a hot take,
other way around. But yes.
Now Harley Quinn, modern Harley Quinn. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. So yeah. I love how Dick's dressing in a different costume, but I swear he still pulled out like a Nightwing motorcycle out of wherever.
It's like the X-Men. They just have them stashed all around the country when needed. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He
got that from Bruce. Let's all be honest.
Oh,
Bruce has stashes.
Please.
Cachets around everywhere.
He has building. Bruce has everything around the... Dad says we have to strike without hesitation.
Yeah. Yeah, he makes it rain for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And how they never figured out from the paper trail's beyond me.
Make it rain.
Well, I mean, at least Grant Morrison, you know, remember your favorite, that first Batman Inc. run, you know, Bruce Wayne basically was just like, I fund Batman. You know, he doesn't say I'm Batman. He just says, I fund Batman. I've been funding Batman.
Yeah, you have to. You can't deny that paper trail. Like any like year one forensic accountant is like, yeah, Bruce Wayne's Batman, bro. Like, have you seen the Wayne Tech statements? I mean, the thing on the moon, they have an item for a thing on the moon. Come on.
It's this $1 billion line item. But no, like, yeah.
To put something on the moon, that's like $1 trillion. That's like 3 Twitters. That joke won't hold up. It'll be okay.
That's like, you know, the whole Grayson thing, you know, everyone thought Dick was dead, you know, and his identity was outed. People should have been like, oh, hey, Bruce Wayne let Batman, like, you know, throw his ward into danger. Oh, yes, after Kristen, after COVID, I believe more people wouldn't know he was Batman if he covered his lower face. Just covering the eyes isn't enough. Lilith, would you like to field this one? I know what you're going to say.
Oh, no, go ahead. I've told the joke too many times.
Okay. Unlike I Am Batman, Lil says Bruce Wayne does not cover his lower face, so the cops know he's white. So, once again, he doesn't cover his lower face, and he doesn't wear bright colors. He lets the kid next to him wear bright colors because Bruce Wayne does not like to get shot.
Honestly, I just want Robin to be like, you know, these colors just don't work, babes.
I mean, at least they tried with Tim. You know, they gave him like the black side of a cape, and Damian has gray. Yeah,
it's almost like you really want the poor kids to lose. It's almost like why you get orphans. It's why you hate Tim so much, because he had parents in the beginning.
And just like a Disney princess, we killed off that mother pretty quick.
Man pain.
Mm-hmm.
Fridging. Classic DC staples.
So, yes, like I said, yeah, Dick tries to drop Sophia off with Huntress, and she's like... She says no, and then
like, are you out of your mind? I'm not Black Canary. I just don't go collecting kids.
And then she's like, I don't think I could pry either one of these two off of you, you know. And then the whole, you know, Barbara's worried about you. Call Barbara. You got drunk and went all supervillain. Call Barbara. And then Dick said, you know, as they're going back to see Deathstroke, he tells Rose, he's like, yeah, don't tell your father about Sophia. So, of course, what does Rose do? Daddy, he has a secret.
That was not a very good secret for the secrets and lies on the cover. That's all I'm saying.
And again, it's like, you know, even if it wasn't in his presence, she was gonna say something to her father. So that's where
poor daddy worship phase is the worst, isn't it?
Oh, well, she gets cured of that by the end of this.
Absolutely.
And then, so yeah, that's 112. 113, man, that cover. Deathstroke's Dark Knight.
Ooh. And, like, honestly, just in my head, I remember when I was, like, first reading these, I was like, oh, checkmate. No, not checkmate? Okay.
Maybe, but not the organization.
Exactly.
And then, 113, Dick's showing, teaching Rose.
Actually, Nightwing's too good for checkmate. Who am I fooling?
Oh, yeah, they recruited Roy. Come on. Come on.
Exactly.
He's good, Kristen, but he's no Dick Grayson. Come on. They couldn't get Dick. They couldn't get Donna, so they went for Roy. Come on. I mean, who's picking up? Who's picking up that?
One of my poor redheaded stepchildren.
Who, Roy?
Yeah.
Well,
I have a soft spot for him. I do.
Well, again, they don't write him consistently either. You know, they either write him as the slacker or, you know, when he was working for Checkmate, he seemed sort of capable, and then, you know, when he started dating Donna, it's like, oh, he's the slacker. Why is she with him?
Well, Wonder Women do have a soft spot for frickin' idiots. They do. Look at Steve Trevor.
Oh. I thought you were going to say Diana and Bruce Wayne.
Donna married that old ass professor,
Terry.
So, you know.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Roy's a step up.
Yes, we killed him off. So in 113, Dick and Ravager taking out this gang of car.
I love the
car
title,
thieves.
The Scorpion and the Frog, because you know the whole Aesop fable. Well, what'd you expect? I'm a scorpion.
Chakotay told it better.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing about, you know, why would they steal this old ass car? Oh, because it has chips. You know, these chips you could take to, you know. So your car.
I thought it would have been funny if it was just like, I just really like the car, bro. It's badass.
But is it really? Because
I mean, it's no Impala or anything.
Okay.
Chevelle, but
okay, Lilith Hellfire. How many cars do you have in your possession right now?
just two.
Oh, just two? Okay. I thought you had more than that.
I live in Florida. You gotta have a truck for when it floods, and then a hybrid for gas mileage.
So a truck for when it floods. So you switch vehicles every other week. Okay.
Make fun of the poor Floridian.
Florida woman.
So I don't like the name Renegade. I think that sucked.
Is it just supposed to be like a spur of the moment thing that you just came up with on the spot? You know.
I just think Lorenzo Lamas, Renegade, as a peak 90s millennial.
Hey.
Who grew up on frickin', direct, syndication shows.
I know it's not the same type of motorcycle, but they were on a motorcycle this issue.
Exactly. I was like, he's going to put sunglasses on and spout cheesy lines any second.
The mullet's going to come back.
Oh, poor Phil.
What?
Maverick. Tom Cruise would have popped out of nowhere. You can't use that.
Jumping up and down on the couch. You can't use that.
Goose, though. Goose is fine.
Oh. Top Gun Maverick, now on Blu-ray. Please sponsor us.
Oh, that means I have to stop talking crap about Tiny Tom Cruise. I don't think so.
Tiny Tom. but yeah, I guess the guy in charge is just trying to sell, souped up cars. He's telling all, you need to pay $1 million for this car. It's the next Batmobile. Even Dick's like, the next Batmobile? Yeah, right.
Bro, I was getting Fast and Furious vibes. I was just like, is this supposed to be a Fast and Furious joke? I'm confused.
Lil's like, the name of this issue should have been Family.
Exactly. Sponsored by Olive Garden.
Family, that's every Batman comic. It's the undercurrent that they do not acknowledge.
Exactly.
It's the F word that dare not speak its name in all Batman comics.
I like that.
Batman, the consummate loner who has more sidekicks than anyone in fiction. Yes, yeah, and Kristen, we do not talk about the Tim Drake's Drake era. No.
Oh.
Damn Bendis dressing him like a UPS truck.
Bendis.
We love the Drake. No, we don't.
Hate the Drake! That's a Seinfeld joke, kids. What can Brown do for you? That's what I was asking when I saw that costume. So yes, they chase down this guy in the souped up car. They put it in the river, and Rose is like, "You just did that so you don't want my dad to get that car." And Dick's like, "No. Would have been a huge fireball. Would have taken out everyone on the bridge and us." Do you want to die?
We would have looked so badass doing it, bro.
Speaking of the 80s or 90s, man, yeah, we could have walked away slow motion from that explosion.
Phil Hester probably talked someone out of that scene. That's what that back and forth was probably about, honestly.
Teenagers.
Exactly.
So they get back to, I'm assuming, Deathstroke's hunting lodge, because he has lots of animal heads on the wall. Yeah. Although I guess he has gone into safari in Africa. And we see, yes, he has a house guest, Sophia.
I was like, what are you doing here?
I mean, I don't know, man.
That's not creepy at all.
I was going to say, especially with his track record with teenage girls, Tara.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If I was Dick, I'd be like,
no.
No.
Self-awareness, bro.
Don't be. You know what? You want to play it this way? Okay, but you don't get to stay in this. You don't get to be alone in a room with her. You know.
Who is he, Joss Whedon?
We kind of like. Didn't they try to like walk that back during Rebirth? You know, it's like, oh yeah, he was with Tara, but you know, nothing happened. It's like.
He's like, it's not like I'm Hal Jordan.
Oh! I'm not aging alien teenage girls up with my power ring. Yeah, that's right. Man, Will taking a hit every time.
I of course love Hal Jordan.
Anytime I can take the Master of the Core down a notch, I'm gonna do it. Why? Because I love to be salty.
Oh my god, that is the weird thing. It's like DC has. I mean. I'm sure in fiction, but it's
all
like
their male heroes are questionable.
Not Dick Grayson. How dare you?
Well, he's what's above hero? That's what he's basically carrying DC on his back, right?
Yeah, after people get burned out on Batman, yeah, it's basically Nightwing. Yeah, supposedly he's going to play a big part in the last issue of Dark Crisis. So.
I just can't wait for Dark Crisis to be over. Good or bad, I just want it to be over so we can see what our new landscape looks like.
Let's remake the multiverse in the light of Dick Grayson. Yes.
No. In the image of Dick. Yes, I agree.
Wow. That's how Lil built her life. All right. Hey, look who they've been propping up during Dark Crisis. Dick Grayson or Hal Jordan. Who do you want to build a multiverse around, though, Hellfire?
Well, they tried it with Green Lantern once upon a time, so I think we're going to go the Nightwing route.
Yes.
Pretty sure.
All right, so that was 113. 114. Get the first of our guest stars. Speaking of Roy.
What you got for old Roy?
I love how this starts, man. It's just Dick in an alley paying like punks till he's like, here, go beat up this teenage girl. Because I guess since Slade made him promise, not to put not to attack Rose. He's like, I can't. I told her dad I wouldn't attack her, but you guys can. Which they're not going to win, but. No.
Cowboys and Indians. Yes, we're still in the early 2000s.
Well, yeah. I think it's a play on, going cow. How they phrase it? Going cowboy. Go cowboy on it.
Well, and then Roy being there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then Dick just like randomly pulling a tux out of a trash bag. This reminds me, this came way before it, but this reminded me of the Grayson stuff, with him putting on the tux and them going to the party.
I feel like we kind of have to do that. That's kind of a thing now.
Well, yeah, especially, every modern story now, when you go on and on about his looks, yeah, you're going to like throw him in tuxes and stuff.
You gotta get the tux.
Mm-hmm.
And don't make it the long tails. You know what the ladies are reading it for.
No covering the butt? Okay.
Exactly.
But I love it's like, there's Lex Luthor. Let him see you. That might help. That might help in the future. Well, I think people are going to remember you. I mean, not that Dick's that much older, but it's like, yeah, you're here with dancing with a teenage girl in an eye patch.
Relatable. Let's be honest. Lex Luthor's been there, done that.
Whoa. No, he just seduces married women. All right. Kristen is leaving. Yes, I told you, save her voice. Yes, but she enjoyed these issues much more this time around than the first. She read them. Even if Devin's mandate was to keep Dick out of costume, she did a great job of writing the storylines. Things could go either way, and when he was cleared to live and be awesome, it all worked out that he was undercover the whole time. His plan for Bludhaven could have worked, and of course, the stuff with Bruce was pretty good. I'm a less tough love person, but him saying that he couldn't forgive Dick for almost getting himself killed was good. Great. And we will see.
Better.
So, yes, drink lots of tea, and yes, we will see you next week, Kristen. See how much she trusts you, Lilith.
Oh, now let's get to business. The professor is gone.
So I was going to say, kids, it was episode 169. Lilith was going to be here, whether Kristen was here or not. So, yeah. And again,
let the real dick jokes begin.
What? And again, okay, kids. Anyone faint of heart, hit pause now. I told her, I'm like, you're an educator. Save your voice for the job that pays you money. All right.
I feel like those kids were like, oh yeah.
And I love how, Dick and Rose.
I don't think college professors can just put on a movie randomly like high school teachers. So.
Yeah, no. I love how they fake going upstairs. It's like, oh, Rose had too much to drink. She's going to throw up. It's like, oh, well, the teenage...
classic Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, or it's like, wait, it works even here. Oh, the teenage girl crashed the party and drank too much,
Couldn't relate. Could not relate.
Lilith, it's like, I was drinking grown men under the table at 14. So, oh my God, and look at them hacking this computer.
It's still the early 2000s, so it's rough.
It takes up the whole table, look.
Honestly, the way they handle technology now still is... Like, it's supposed to be so futuristic, but it still looks dated somehow. I don't know how they manage it.
But yeah, here they're... Yes, I guess something... Guess the villains have something going on with Venom.
No, not that Venom.
Yeah, no, not we will eat your brain. No, this is DC. This is Bane's Venom. Hail.
I was gonna say, not even the Joker Venom. Bane Venom.
Is that a sentient tongue?
Not that Venom, no.
Now that's the crossover we need. Bane versus Venom.
Oh my.
He's like, oh my God, he's like, should I leave Eddie Brock for this bigger meathead? Should I do it?
Oh my God, think about that, man. It's like, oh, the two cash grabs of the 90s go head to head. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Oh, Lilith. Oh, you really want to cash in?
Somewhere in the corner, Azrael weeps.
Yeah, no. Yes, you want to cash in so hard on the 90s. Bane and Venom team up against Azrael and Ben Reilly. Oh. You really
never now.
You really want to milk the 90s? Oh my God.
It's a what if and an Elseworlds hill rolled into one. But yeah, this had a lot of really cool characters.
Oh yeah.
I felt like Devin was kind of like, well, might as well.
We got a Black Canary cameo on the one page.
Exactly.
Because it's like, Barbara's like, someone's running one of my hack programs. It's like, the only people who know that are like Tim, Bruce. It's like, oh, Dick.
Of course.
But then, yeah, Dick and Rose track down that Venom, and Roy's there.
Honestly, like, Roy being addicted to Venom so screamed as a storyline, but that's none of my business.
Yeah, but it's like a thing. It's like, do you want him on drugs every 2 seconds?
He can't beat his past, bud.
I mean, you could see.
How else is he gonna put up with Oliver?
Or two.
Family dinners.
I mean, you could have did that story where it's like, everyone he hangs out with is either super powered or like, might as well be because they were trained by Batman. So it's like, he feels the need that everyone he hangs out with has superpowers or has the plot armor from Batman.
Yikes. I definitely feel like Roy, that would have been a great story, but, they were too busy putting him through other stuff at that time, so.
Yeah. Then Dick knocks him out. Do me a favor, stay down. And then Roy calls Barbara lets her know what's going on, and then
she was like, "Oh, good, you haven't lost your mind. Carry on."
But then at the end, of course, once again, Daddy Deathstroke at the end. It's like, I don't know about this, Grayson. It's like, what? The Venom's here. Sorry, it doesn't fit the society's timetable.
Exactly.
And then leaves a note for Sophia.
It's to the letter of the law. Maybe not the spirit of the law, but it's to the letter of the law.
I call myself Renegade. What do you want? What do you want? Don't call myself team player, do I?
Nothing like a dick with attitude. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, please. You like him silent and stupid.
I mean, to go home with. Yeah, sure.
Oh, but a dick with attitude you create a podcast with. Okay.
See, now you get it. This guy gets it.
I'm petty. All right, so 115. Oh, look who's on the cover. Superman.
I think this is my favorite issue. I'm so based and biased. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, no fly zone. I see what you did there.
But yeah, Dick sends Sophia out on a mission, basically to unite the mobs of Bludhaven.
Good luck with that.
Yes. And then Deathstroke has a mission for Dick and Rose: take down Superman. And how? He put a radioactive xenomineral in his daughter's head, in her eye socket.
Yikes!
Talk about daddy issues.
Talk about like not giving a crap about your kid because she's a girl.
Well, again, he's equal opportunity. He got both his sons killed. Boy,
fair enough.
Boy, Slade makes Bruce look like Father of the Year.
Which is why I'm saying Damon is definitely his biological son. We were so close.
I know.
We were so close to getting that reveal. They just didn't want to bite the bullet. That is my honest professional opinion. Because who really cares about Damien being Bruce's son? Nobody.
I know. Does it matter?
Like I said, it'd have been funnier if the clone was actually Bruce's and Damien's. Because whatever.
Yeah, we know how that Talia gets around. Come on.
Exactly. But yeah, I love this cover. I think that it's a fun and interesting idea.
Yeah. And then Deathstroke puts something in Dick's glove so Superman can't hear his heartbeat, so he can't tell if he's telling the truth or not.
See, like, I like this Deathstroke. Competent Deathstroke.
I know. Although, it's probably Lex's idea. Probably just Deathstroke executing it. Yeah.
They really should create a league of their own.
Oh, they will with Hellfire. They did before this. Stay tuned to Unlimited Justice. Right here on this feed.
This guy gets it.
Yeah, I am your creation, Dr. Frankenstein. But I love even after Rose attacks Superman and it's Dick's like, look, what is he doing? You attacked him. You could probably kill him, and he's still trying to save innocent people. So I guess he's starting to turn Rose around, and Dick gets rid of that glove with the thing in it because he comes back. That's just like, what happened to your glove? You mean the one you compromised with the radio wave signal so you can change the sound of my heartbeat? But nope, Superman found that he knows what's going on. And once again, Dick can only act evil
they can't let Deathstroke be great because, he's the adversary, but whatever.
Yeah. No, the only time you let him, even taste a touch of greatness is when he has his own ongoing.
Yeah. Which are far and few between, but still pretty great most of the time.
Yeah. But once again, you kind of almost anti-hero him sometimes when you do that.
Yeah. I still don't get how he was a Titans villain. What a waste of money.
Well, that's where he was created. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so random. He doesn't seem like the guy that would have come from that, It's just, I said, feels very random.
I mean, I think slowly over the years, he almost, not quite, he's just almost there as a Batman villain. Although, I don't know, I think they let Batman claim whoever he wants as villains.
Pretty sure just to sell books, but...
Yeah. Oh yeah, because in that '90s series, when him and Batman fought, they actually let him beat, they actually let him knock Bruce out and win a fight.
Well, '90s Bruce post,
But too, it was Deathstroke's book too, so
Yeah, exactly. Modern comics would never.
And once again, then when
as the crossover goes to show.
and then when they captured him, it's like nobody in the Justice League could like stop, capture, Deathstroke. They had to bring in Superman. That's probably what this whole issue was. Deathstroke was just like, yeah, finally after all these years, my revenge on that.
Yeah, you really should like him more. He's so petty.
Mm-hmm. I like him. But yeah, they can only take pretending to be evil so long. So,
well, you pretend too long.
Yeah, we basically, he tells him,
You're surrounded by hot evil girls to boot. One that ain't in a wheelchair, no tea, no shade.
Whoa!
Y'all know I'm a Dick Babs fan, but I'm just saying.
Please, I ain't slowing her down. Come on.
Oh, I know.
All right, so. It's like Sophia's united the mobs of Bludhaven. He's like, you tell the society stay out of Bludhaven. I'll tell the Capes to stay out of Bludhaven. It'll be a no-fly zone. Get it?
Ha ha ha! They said the thing.
I love he just drops the mask and leaps out the window. He's wearing a red suit and jumps backwards head first out the window. Where have I seen this before? Deathstroke.
Some would say it's an homage.
That's right. Did they dared to do an homage? So yeah,
I'm just saying. I told you, I was like, feels like we're doing an episode of the Devil.
I know, but basically, it's like, oh, you're gonna get it. All right, so yeah, 116, our Infinite Crisis crossover. Because next thing you know, Bludhaven's a smoking crater.
Well, way to let him down, Dick. Way to let him down.
How's he supposed to stop Chemo? It was a giant. It's like the Stay Puft.
Supposed to have a backup to a backup to a backup.
Did Father teach you nothing? It's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, just with full nasty chemicals.
What was the deal with Amy anyway?
Well, she originally his partner, then she became, after they cleared out all the corrupt cops, there's like 5 left, so she automatically became like captain, so he was working with her. Then she finds out he's Nightwing, and she fired him. And then after the whole tarantula thing and blockbuster thing, she was like, she covers for him and said, oh, he was undercover for me. He's like, no, I was not. Because she would have taken him back, but he quit. Yeah. So, yes, drama. So yeah, I
totally forgot about her. I was like, why does she keep popping up?
So yeah, there. Yeah,
like, he's not banging her. What's going on with this one?
Whoa! No, she's married. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So was Gordon, but I digress.
What?
Batman.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, Dick's not sleeping with any married person. I could see, please, Bruce is a slut. No, Dick's not sleeping with any married person. But yeah, Dick's just like trying to rescue all these people from the ruins of Bludhaven, and Superman even's like, no, it's radioactive. You go in there, you'll die. He's like, I don't care.
And that's why he's a real hero.
That's right. Even telling the cops how to evacuate people. Pulling that Captain America. Yeah, clear this. Even goes and saves Sophia.
No. Whatever happened to her, by the way?
That's what I said. After these, I don't know if we ever see her again. Because once again, we change writers, and
I think that would be a really cool character to pick up on somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Just as like a peripheral, even little fun throwback.
Oh, again, I mean, I guess it might be kind of cliche, but where she could be. You could make her like the new sidekick for Huntress.
Yeah, I mean, I am so down for somebody to do something with Huntress and Black Canary, and whether individually or as a team.
Well, I don't know if they are going to do like Earth 2 with the Justice Society, but I know people are saying, oh, maybe could we get like maybe both versions of the Huntress, or
that would be so cool. Like we really, really need Earth 2 version of Huntress.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying that's my favorite version. It's such a I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's the superior version.
Mm-hmm.
That backstory is just so compelling. Meanwhile, it's just like, oh, you're just another mafia kid. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, some of her more.
She's a good character, but compared to her Earth 2 origins,
yeah,
hands down.
Because she was so tied to everyone else, especially Batman and Catwoman.
Purple leather, got a nice bike, got a crossbow. Okay, that's cool, that's sexy, but mafia, really?
Lilith was like, yeah.
I guess it's better than reincarnating, bird people, but
come on, Lilith. Come on. Jeff Johns had like 50 versions of Hawkman to deal with.
I know.
But yeah, Dick finally collapses in the ruins, and oh, look who shows up. Daddy.
Had to be you.
So, yes, the last issue, 117, Dick wakes up in the cave.
He's like that snitch Superman told on you.
Dick's like trying to...
Damn Boy Scout can't keep his mouth shut.
Dick's trying to get up. Alfred's like, sir, get down here. But Dick's like, no, I killed him, Alfred. Blockbuster. I was there when Tarantula shot him, and I could have, and Batman saved him. Why didn't you? See, this is the one I've talked about in previous issues, kids. I couldn't remember, but yeah, it's this issue when Batman's like, no. There's a difference between killing someone, actually pulling the trigger, and not jumping in front of a bullet.
You know the line. Say the line, Phil. Don't be shy. Say the line.
What?
I'm not going to kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Oh, yes.
Oh, good for you.
Timeline matches up, all I'm saying.
And again, even if you're wearing Kevlar, I don't want to be throwing myself in front of a bullet that could pierce Blockbuster's stupid skull. His thick skull.
It's like it's Blockbuster. Come on.
Yeah.
For real.
Come on. So evil, we killed him twice. Every continuity, they bring him back.
Be surprised if post Dark Crisis he shows up again.
Oh,
poops and giggles.
Oh my God! Maybe that is it. Maybe they, maybe Tom Taylor knows it's like, oh yeah, everything's getting rebooted after Dark Crisis. Oh, I can kill Blockbuster.
That would be funny. Like every 5 to 10 years, he just shows up and gets killed again.
Oh,
he'll be like this, the shocker, if you will.
No. You know what you do? Because wasn't the original Blockbuster his brother? It's like you bring back the original, just the big dumb guy. Or unless this one gets a upgrade by Neuron. So
90s cliche. It hurts.
So many villains swimming in DC hell. I said that is like my favorite, that Underworld Unleashed. My favorite is when Neuron, fixed Lex's body, gave him a new body and everything, and he's like, "Oh, it'll cost you your soul." And Lex is like, "Okay, yeah, fix me up. I don't believe in souls." Then he's like, he's
a rich white man.
I know. Then he's like, I should have bargained for hair. He did. Then he got locked in a jar with the Joker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was his penance.
Yep. Can you imagine eternity with the Joker?
Penance.
Hell.
No. Although Batman could.
Yeah. So after Batman yells at Dick for a while, it'd be like,
Bruce needs to grow up. He is so childish.
Why?
Alfred needs to smack him again. Just the balls on that guy, man.
Well, again, I think he's like tough love, and again, Bruce never coddles anybody, but it's just like he's like, you need to get over this. I can't forgive you. You got to forgive yourself. I mean,
teapot kettle. What's up?
That's true. I mean, some versions he's like, I was 8 years old. I should have thrown myself in front of the bullets that killed my parents.
No. That future, that timeline is terrible. So no.
I know.
Empirically, we know that would not work.
I know, but again, I swear that's how he is in some versions. I should have done more. Like,
could have picked the pearls up.
Whoa! Oh my God! How twisted would that have been? He's kneeling in his parents' blood for hours. When he finally gets up, he picks up those pearls, and he's like, "Wait a minute, my mother was killed for these fake, cheap pearls."
Seriously, I just need a elsewhere tale where that happened.
Cheapness killed my mother.
Damn you, Thomas Wayne!
How do you think
Turns out that trust fund's got nothing in it.
How do you think we stay rich, son? We don't buy real jewelry. And then we see Dick basically telling Sophia, "Oh, you're gonna live with Amy and her family, and don't
ever call me again."
Exactly, and it's just like, don't get mixed up with the mob. I was looking for a quick.
While Huntress is like, "Do what you want, baby girl. Do."
I was looking for a quick fix.
Don't let no man tell you what to do.
I was looking for a quick fix, and Infinite Crisis, and 1 year later coming up, so I have to tie this up quickly. So yes, you're going to ship you off with Amy.
Get gig if you can get it.
Exactly. But then Dick crashes in on Slade and Rose and basically brings a Geiger counter. Did you know your father put a radioactive rock in your head?
Poor thing.
I know. She basically does it. She literally, I hate you. The teenage, I hate you. And then I love, they have like, oh no, Slade blows up his own house. But I just love he catches the paper floating in the air. I'll come back for you, Slade. Count on it. Your friendly neighborhood Nightwing.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they just did this because they thought they were killing Dick off when he proposes to Barbara.
I know. That's so rude.
See, this would have been woman pain.
Yeah. I mean, we should try it for once. Have we ever had it? No. I mean, outside of maybe Black Canary, Larry having to die for her to transition.
And I mean, Oliver was
literally the only one.
And Oliver was dead for a couple years.
It didn't stick though.
I know. But for those couple years, she was,
She was footloose and fancy free, but that's none of my business. And she wasn't as heartbroken as one would assume her to be, is all that I'm saying.
Yes, but as we also...
And when he came back, she was kind of like, just saying.
Yeah, yes, but as we also discussed on Unlimited Justice, go check that out. He was a deadbeat boyfriend, pretty much up to his death.
Like that's my favorite version of Oliver because it just gives Black Canary all the justifications.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's nice because, a lot of times they'll make, the male superhero, it's always like, oh, the girlfriend's such a bitch.
Yeah, the girlfriend's such an ass.
Yeah, huh? Yeah. That was kind of nice.
No, you're a deadbeat loser playing 2K all day while she's out hard at work, either A, at a regular job, or B, at her superhero job.
Tecmo Bowl. Duck Hunt.
Mike Tyson's knockout.
Super Mario 3. So yeah, this ends with Dick proposing and Barbara saying yes. Well, she doesn't say yes, but she kisses him, so we assume it was a yes.
She's like, you idiot. We're not getting married.
But then 1 year later, which Kristen and I already covered, yes, he wakes up in New York in bed with a model, so yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that was so weird too because like that first 1 year later arc was supposed to be Jason as Nightwing, so
yeah.
Thank
God they didn't do it though.
I know.
I mean, I would like to see like a random Earth where he was Nightwing, but like not our main universe.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they eventually would have brought Dick back. I just wonder how quickly they would have brought Dick back had they actually pulled the trigger.
It depends. Like I said, we have all these huge side characters in the Bat family.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes there seems like there's too many Robins and Batgirls, but
yeah.
Yeah, Dick doesn't make
sense. As the Batgirls book shows, there's too many.
I mean, a few years after this, they did it right. They made everyone think Bruce was dead, and then Dick had to take charge of everybody.
Yes, because he's more competent.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Everybody begrudgingly is like, yeah, you're the leader.
No, it's like one of those things where it's,
it's mommy and daddy at that point. It's him and Babs, but
and all the superheroes wanted to help out because it's like no one said it, but it's like, hey, we
easier to work with.
Well, we like you much more than
yeah. He's like, I still have those backup plans though. Don't get it twisted.
Oh no, we're not gonna give you any problem. You're not a dick like he was. No, you're your own dick.
Yeah, this is a solid run, solid farewell.
Yeah, especially since like again, we talked to Devin, and there were certain mandates. So yes, this story was pretty cohesive considering all the marching orders she got.
Only to be revealed that no, we're not going to do that. She's like, damn it, I had so many other things planned.
I mean, it was the plan until like I said, I don't know how many people talked to Dino out of it. It's like no. Because I think the rumors were even flying too. Because I think there was some story where I don't know, Dino went to the airport or something. And the baggage guy was just like, "I'm not giving you your stuff until you promise you're not going to kill Nightwing."
I wouldn't doubt it.
You jerk.
It's why he's such a recluse now. Probably people still badger him about stuff, and I'd be one. Honestly, let me catch him in my comic book store just once.
Shh! You get the interview, then we batter him.
like, yeah, 5G was great.
New 52?
Oh, yeah, come be on my podcast.
New 52?
Hey, man, I can honestly say I liked Aquaman and Green Arrow in New 52.
No, please come on our podcast and tell us what evil deeds you're planning with Frank Miller right now.
Seriously. I wake up in cold sweats because I live in Florida, so like I'm like near the epicenter of whatever craziness they're gonna do.
New Manium!
Oh.
All right, Lilith, Hellfire.
Yeah, this is a weird time in Nightwing, though, but it was great.
Yeah. All right, so any thoughts or...
No, I think we can wrap it up. It's been a fun 169. Thanks for having me.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for being here. Again, you're always welcome.
I mean, I would have enjoyed it more with Kristen, but, you know.
Exactly. I know you got stuck with me,
More
but...
Kristen is always great.
Yeah, once again...
Yeah, I get to see sticky old boy Phil all the time.
Exactly.
I don't get to hang out with Kristen that often.
But again, I mean, the timing worked out perfectly because, yeah, kids, Lilith was going to be here no matter what. And then Kristen got a cold and was losing her voice, so... it worked out perfectly. All right. So, yes, next time, kids, Kristen will be back, and her and I will cover Total Chaos Part 1 from Deathstroke to Terminator 14, New Titans 90, and Team Titans number 1. So, back to the 90s, kids, once again. Because, yeah, we've been...
the most profitable time of the comic book era.
We've been kind of on a Nightwing versus Deathstroke run here, so... So, yes, kids, so send us your thoughts on all of that. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter, join the Nightwing Facebook fan group, find links to all the various social media for all the DC, Marvel, and other. Salty and Petty, my co-host for Salty and Petty is here, so that's coming in January. And other things, so... Check that out. All the social media.
Wait, is it too late to change it to 1001 dick jokes?
Salty and Petty, the 1001 Dick Jokes podcast. All right. So, yes, follow all the...
we can't do that.
Not yet. So, yes, fine. So, yeah, follow all the social media for all our updates, especially all the new stuff coming in 2023. The YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss anything we do this episode, everything, interviews. Lilith and I just did an interview with Cliff Chiang on Catwoman, Lonely City, so that's up there now. Check that out. Yeah, like I said, please give us subscribers. We're getting close, kids. I think we need like a few more to 269. Lilith needs 269, kids. So smash that subscribe
Two is
button.
better than one.
Smash it.
Whoa. And of course the Patreon, kids. Once again, we're paying for this out of our own pocket. It is a labor of love, so every little bit helps. With $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And superhero movie brackets are almost over. The results will be up. The season finale is coming soon, so subscribe now. Get caught up. Series. Okay, yes. And also, you'll get voting power because Lilith Hellfire has declared that all patrons will get to vote on what we do on Patreon next year. So this is your chance to tell Lilith Hellfire what to do and for her to tell you to go to hell. But no, seriously, yes. Subscribe to the Patreon. Pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. We have a Cash App. The link is in all the show notes. Lilith Hellfire and Rob Southgate say, make it rain.
Make it rain.
So you can find all of that at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And as with every other week here on Nightwing News, Kristen makes me do her plug. So, yes, do you want to help Kristen get better? Do you want to raise her spirits? Go pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. You can pick that up on Amazon. Like I said, holidays are coming up. It's a great stocking stuffer. Or even if you want to give someone a Thanksgiving present, give them a reason to give thanks. Pick up Dick Grayson, Boy Wonder. Give Kristen a reason to give thanks. And again, like I say, it supports an educator. So, all right. So from the From the good girl to the bad girl, Lilith Hellfire, our renegade herself.
It looks like I'm just down to TikTok because I will not be using Twitter anymore for at least for a very long time. So you can just find me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69, making all the comments, and I guess I'm going to be forced to make content now. So that's at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Come on, get your head out of your butt, buddy.
Remember, kids, Bludhaven.
I have to bring back Tumblr. We'll see.
Oh, Bludhaven, Gotham.
It's all rape and murder, I'll tell you that. Let me get a rat on your
Or
alligator
smoking
back.
craters.
Whoa!
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
That was the tease.
Whoa! Oh my god! I was gonna say, I was gonna say something about plugging something else, but.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh! Well, yeah, remember, January 2023, Salty and Petty, kids. She's salty, I'm petty, so. Get it? Alright, yes, thank you for joining us. Kristen will be back next week. Total Chaos Part 1. All your 90s goodness is back. Oh, did you see all those, what month is that? It's coming up. I guess DC's doing a bunch of 90s variant covers.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Yep. I think some of them might have foil covers or something, but yeah, it's mostly just. I
would kill for a foil cover.
I think the Joker might have it, or was that this week? Maybe I think the Joker might have had like a green foil or something, but no, some of them just have like 90s art. Like I think there's an upcoming Superman where he has the mullet. To pick up your mullet.
Spit curl Superman or none at
Your
all.
mullet variants. All right, come back next time. Remember, join us same wing time. Same wing channel.
Wing channel?
The Nightwing News.
Well, this should be the 1001 Dick Jokes podcast.